You want to talk about a mobbed and loaded, noteworthy WWE news and rumor day to kick off the month of May. The brash and brazen, I will never be mistaken. I keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. You got Goldberg and Brock Lesnar returning to the WWE. Then you also have reports that Brock Lesnar is retiring from MMA, but Brock Lesnar also retiring from the WWE. You got Corey Graves responding to reports of dating Carmella. You have Jon Moxley trending. You have the incarnation of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose pointing at hints that he, rolling the dice in the video, being locked in a cage, in a cell, like he was locked away in the WWE and he wasn't able to be himself. So we are seeing the incarnation of Dean Ambrose as Jon Moxley, ladies and gentlemen. And we all know the kind of human being Jon Moxley is. We all know the kind of intensity. We all know the kind of tenacity Dean Ambrose brings. But viewers and subscribers, that's just the thing. Where is Dean Ambrose going to go? Where is his head at? Obviously, he ain't going to retire from wrestling because he's cutting promos. I mean, he literally cut this thing at 12 o'clock in the morning, and it has been trending. People have been going nuts. People have been going wild about the return of Jon Moxley because we all know that Jon Moxley and Dean Ambrose are two completely different things, and that couldn't be any further from the truth, and that ain't no LIE. So you got, and this just coming in there right now. You got, all right, so already loaded. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and now The Undertaker are officially announced for WWE returns to Saudi Arabia. We saw Shawn Michaels return in a monumental, he came back from a retirement. Shawn Michaels came back. Can you imagine the millions of dollars? But in Brock Lesnar returning to the WWE, Brock Lesnar is saying that he wants to leave and retire from WWE next year at the Showcase of Immortals WrestleMania. And that, my friends, is absolutely huge. Now, again, there's a lot of people under the assumption that, Brock Lesnar, he's going to be gone. What's going to happen to all these athletes and all these, all the ratings going down and everything declining and everything sidetracking and sidelining. What's going to happen next? What's going to be the next vendetta? What's going to be the next occasion, so to speak? And what about the SmackDown stars being moved from Raw? Still stars from Raw being moved to SmackDown, back and forth and back. Can the WWE make the decision on what the hell they're going to do? I mean, let's get real. Let's be real. Let's be legitimate. Let's be upfront. Remember to share my videos on Facebook and Twitter. Have no fear because, the brash one will always be here. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, WWE and the Hardy Boys, I mean, they just won the SmackDown Tag Team straps. They just won the belts. We can call them belts now because Becky 2 belts. But the Hardy Boys having to relinquish the Tag Team Championships, that had to be stiff. That had to be hard. A WWE SmackDown Live star is moving back to WWE NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Now, again, Brock Lesnar has retired from MMA, according to UFC's Dana White, but a report just coming through that Brock Lesnar is retiring from the WWE, and you got to see it through. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine the magnitude and the aura? So, yeah, you got Goldberg and Brock Lesnar returning, but at the same token, you got Brock Lesnar retiring next year in WWE. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to fear because the WWE are not developing, they are not growing, they are not, satisfying the fans as it concerns the current state of world wrestling entertainment, and that's just the way it is. That's just the damn truth. So, ladies and gentlemen, your comments and your opinions on Brock Lesnar and Goldberg's return to Saudi Arabia this year, Brock Lesnar retiring next year, Jon Moxley's back, ladies and gentlemen, in his incarnation. We all know him as Dean Ambrose, but I'll tell you, when he's Jon Moxley, he turns the amp right up. I mean, situations arise. Dean Ambrose will surprise, and you can anticipate to get the very best from Dean Ambrose in that kind of state. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, there's been a very noteworthy and news day. All right, and again, Jeff Hardy injured. I mean, that was trending. Jon Moxley's trending. WWE Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins and AJ Styles promised to tear down the house and give you a show worthy of a WWE Universal Championship match, and the magnitude of that is going to be off the charts. But ladies and gentlemen, there's also all kinds of theories about, Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley. There's all kinds of things going on. Oh, and get this one, ladies and gentlemen, we're not done here. A potential singles run coming for Matt Hardy after Jeff Hardy and him broke up. Now, Jeff Hardy has promised to return. There was a lot of rumors that Jeff Hardy was going to retire. Imagine if that was going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, top superstars were announced for the WWE Money in the Bank ladder matches at WWE SmackDown just last night. So viewers and subscribers, I am the everyday delight. I am the gift that keeps on giving. Sean's View Entertainment, the brash and brazen. There can be no in between. There will be no mistaken, because I will be always here to overtake you. So ladies and gentlemen, again, what do you think about this Dean Ambrose situation? What do you think about Brock Lesnar, Goldberg returning only for Brock Lesnar to retire from MMA and WWE next year? Ladies and gentlemen, it has been something noteworthy, and it's only May 1st. Can you imagine all the next rumors and news that are going to come out from the WWE universe? Have no fear, because the brash one will always be here. The dynamic and brazen and brash Sean View Entertainment will always last, because I am the man and I am the face that books this damn place. Subscribe.